is because the government is so stupid that they don't even realize all they would have to do is buy up all the Bitcoin. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Herb G. I gotta do another video. Hey, we haven't hit a block yet, but rest assured we will. And when that time comes, when that day is here, you guys will be the first to know. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Appreciate all you guys being here on my solo mining journey. Today, I wanted to talk real quick the degrees of separation when it comes to Bitcoin. Now, we all know about the 6 degrees of separation between people, right? It said that you're just 6 people away from another person. But in Bitcoin, it's 7 degrees from when you start to get that bug. To prove this, I guess it's just my experience, but the first time I ever heard of digital currency was 2016. This guy came up to me and said, "Hey, you need to invest digital currency. Have you ever heard of crypto?" I was like, "No, not really. What is it?" Show me his phone, and I said, "What do you do?" He was like, "You just put your money into it, and the value goes up and down." And I'm like, "How is that money? Where does my money go? Like, where do I go? Who do I talk to?" All the basic questions that you get when you find something that you don't understand. So I kind of dismissed it. I kind of was like, well, that's his thing. That's some nerd stuff. There's nothing like, that's not my thing. Second time was in 2018. I was in a group, I was in a webinar, and we weren't even talking about finance. We were talking about health. And the teacher at the time, he was saying, "Hey, you guys need to look into crypto." He didn't say like we should buy it or we should like just jump all in. But he was like, "Hey, you guys need to look into crypto, and because that's the next generational wealth." And I was like, "Okay, I trust this guy. I'll look into it." And I got on Coinbase. This is when I signed up for my account. You can learn about almost any crypto on their exchange because they have literally free courses that you can take and you earn the crypto that you learn about. That's a really great resource for people to start into crypto. The third time I heard about crypto was this guy on YouTube that I followed in 2019. And he said, "Hey guys, you guys need to get into crypto, but make sure you have a crypto wallet." And I was like, "Man, I don't have time for this, bro. A crypto wallet. What is this? Like, what? I don't want to get into this. It doesn't make any sense. I don't need it. Like, I don't need to do all this. I don't want to do all this. I really don't." The fourth time I heard about crypto was in 2020. And this guy, Simon Dixon, is the best guy in cryptos. First guy I ever heard about Bitcoin specifically. He had a video on YouTube, but it was a video of a live show that he was on CNBC on a segment where he said,
So we're banking when you deposit your money, the bank becomes the legal owner of your money. So we're banking when you deposit your money, the bank becomes the legal owner of your money. So we're banking when you deposit your money, the bank becomes the legal owner of your money.
I believed him, but the fact that he had the balls to say it on live television was something totally different. Fifth time in 2021, I did a little bit of digging, but at this time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into crypto. Bitcoin, there's no way I can get a Bitcoin. It was like $5,000-$6,000, and I said, all right, I missed the boat. I'm gonna try to figure out what else. What's the next Bitcoin? What else can make me money? What are the other crypto coins that I can invest in that maybe I can, save up for a Bitcoin, or maybe that I can just use that as an investment vehicle and I won't need Bitcoin. In 2021, I heard about the Bitcoin conference. And in the Bitcoin conference, they had celebrities, tons of people at the Bitcoin conference, and the price kept going up. And I'm like, how is the price going up? I don't understand. Like, and at this time I had like $50 worth of Bitcoin. And I'm like, wow, how are they doing this? Like, how can it keep going up? What is this? And so I was like, man, there's more that I have to do. I have to keep going. I have to keep learning. I don't get this. I don't get it all. I thought I did. I thought it was just a means of transferring your money and using a different type of money. But this thing is going up in price. And I'm like, so somebody's doing this. Somebody has to be pushing the price up. Can't just keep going up. That's one statement that you hear every single day. You don't know, if you don't know what Bitcoin is, of course you're going to believe that. But how can you have that mindset when you don't even know what it is? The sixth time was when, after I had done my due diligence and after I had understood Bitcoin, I realized it's open source and that nobody owns it. And so that's when I said, wait, hold on. So if nobody owns Bitcoin, then that means that anybody who's anybody can go into business and kind of create their own Bitcoin business. And so I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. You don't have to ask permission for anything. You don't have to ask permission to use its IP. So that means you have a brand without needing to create a brand. And that's when I had created my business and this channel and called it the Bitcoin Reserve, because I knew that in order to dismantle the Federal Reserve, in order to get rid of the Federal Reserve, we need a Bitcoin reserve. I mean, they call it a strategic reserve. And I know Trump has convoluted the crypto industry with Bitcoin. So we're not technically going in the right direction, but at least we're looking in the right direction. So that's when I got some merch and call my business the Bitcoin Reserve. The last bit of separation was I was just sitting down one day. Maybe I finished watching a Bitcoin video or something. And I thought to myself, I was like, the government is so stupid. All they would have to do is just buy up all the Bitcoin, and then nobody else will be able to buy it because the price would be so high that they'd own all the Bitcoin. And that's when I said, oh, wait a minute. I need more Bitcoin. And that is how every Bitcoiner thinks. Everybody has a different motivation, but that was my motivation. I always tried to find something, even in my conclusions. Like, there has to be a way. There has to be a way. Because everybody's like, no, government can stop it. Government can stop it. Government can stop it. And I'm like, how? Only way that they could stop it is if they had all of it. And I'm like, well, in order to have all of it, all you'd have to do is just buy it all up before we can. And then as the price goes up, it'll be less buyers because we can't afford it. That's not a good thing, because they now have all of it. Once you get past the 7 degrees of separation, even if you have a Bitcoin, even if you have 2, 3, 4, 5, Michael Saylor has 10,000 Bitcoins, and he created his business to accumulate more Bitcoin, even more Bitcoin. He almost has 500,000 Bitcoins. And he knows he still doesn't have enough because he doesn't have a money printer, but America is the world reserve currency. And if they decided to print money, which they can, to buy up all the Bitcoin in existence from today until whenever, they could literally do that. It would create hyperinflation, like we wouldn't be able to afford anything, and the economy would crash, and it would definitely be a reset. But they could literally do that. And that's when I said, I have to get more Bitcoin. I have to get more Bitcoin. I have to get more Bitcoin. And so that's when I started mining, but that's another video. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hey, there's no judgment here. If you choose to mine or if you choose to buy another coin, hey, go for it. That is the 7 degrees of separation in Bitcoin. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. But remember, money is a software that needs to be updated. Bitcoin is out of update. I'll see y'all in the next one.